Isabelle, I have a good chart which I'll get up in a second, which basically shows the the yield difference between BTPs and Spain. Should we now worry much more about Spain?
No, I don't think so. That's a tall bar if you use the BTPs. I mean, look, this uncertainty in Spain has to be put in context. And if you look at the macro fundamentals between Spain and Italy, Spain is clearly in a much better shape. It's been growing at 2.5% in 2018. It's been one of the fastest growing economies in the Eurozone in recent years. Its debt to GDP ratio is well below that of Italy. And this political uncertainty is not about fundamental issues like, do we want to stay in the euro, or it's partly about Catalonia, as Maria said. It's also partly about your standard ideological divide between left and right, between do we want to have a more consumer-oriented policy and tax corporates, or the opposite. So I think that's going to also feature importantly in the election. This snap election wasn't exactly unexpected. It was a very fragile government to begin with. Now, the date, of course, is the new news. And so there's going to be a bit of uncertainty priced in. But, Spanish assets had been underperforming already since the start of the year. So we look forward to resolution of that uncertainty. But we're essentially neutral on Spain assets right now.
Isabelle, I wonder if Spain is indicative of a much larger problem going on within Europe that is just slowing growth. Do you see that, or are the problems in Spain more idiosyncratic?
The problems in Spain are much more idiosyncratic, and in fact, Spain has been slowing down much less than the rest of the Eurozone. If you look at Q4 data, be it growth or consumption, investment, Spain again is looking really good and has been much less affected by the slowdown in global trade that we've seen in other countries, including especially Germany. So we're really talking about a domestic political issue, which is a tough one, in a way not unlike Brexit. It's a really complicated one, but it doesn't immediately affect, economic policy or the attractiveness of Spain as an investment destination. It is temporary uncertainty, but I would say nothing fundamental.